Hello everyone, and welcome to another video from the Canal Sidings Model Railway channel. I'm hand holding the cameras today because I'm going to pan you around a lot, so excuse me for a lot of shake. What I'm just showing you there is the fact that I have the baseboards almost in position now with the cork sitting on top, not fitted yet, and that gives you an idea of the alignment of the main lines against the back scene. I'm going to bring it down a bit further now because it's hard to hold it up there for that long. Okay, as you can see, the back scene is now properly fitted into position. The cork is just sitting on the baseboards at the moment, as I say, because it was rolled up for a couple of years. Well, I've had it for about a year, and it was rolled up tight and was almost impossible to work with. So there is a pan all the way along the baseboard. Now what I've done is, so far I have fitted the fascia panel all the way along, as you can see, the black that's held on with the screws. The screws are self-tapped. I'm going along this end a bit now. The screws are self-tapped into this piece, which is a part of the shelf, and the baseboard is sat on top of it, as you can see, and over the top here, on top of this, is a lip, and that lip does exactly the same as the lip over the back there does, holds the baseboards down, and these boards stop it from moving forward. So the result is the baseboard is now fixed in the vertical and this horizontal direction. The only way it's not fixed is that way, and I've coped with that up this end by the fact that at the other end there is the solid baseboard connection, and just here I have another lipped piece which is fixed by a couple of M6 bolts, which if I come down here you might just be able to see up above the hi-fi system there. There's a couple of nuts on M6 bolts which, oh, I've got to get out of here again, which I simply tighten up, and that puts tension, or compression I should say, along the whole baseboard. This piece is not covered because the piece that goes across here to there is the next bit to build, and that will actually sit against the baseboard here. Okay, so I'm going the other end again now, so I'm going to pan very slowly because I know how dizzy it makes everybody. It certainly makes me dizzy when people pan really quickly. So I shall come all the way to the end here, and oops, I'm going to fall over a chair. I'll just kick it out of the way. So okay, there we go. Right, so now we're right at the end of the baseboard. You can see I'm holding the cork down with some weights just to stop it from flipping up. This piece of cork is the piece I've cut off the side. The cork was 1 metre wide, and this is the spare, just nearly half a metre as it turns out, that's come off the side. It's not half a metre, but it's quite a lot. It's more than a foot anyway. It's about 15-16 inches, and that's come off the side of the 1 metre wide cork. The cork at the moment still isn't adjusted fully. It's got to have a little bit trimmed off so that it'll pop down between the edges of the baseboard, as you can see there, I hope. And the cork is simply sitting there to just breathe. I shall leave it there for a few more days. In the meantime, what I'm doing is, I've mentioned before that I want to have 3 tracks running all the way around. So around here there are 2 main lines at the moment, and as you can now see, I am building in the extension to the baseboard to enable me to add the 3rd main line. And if I put that up there like that, get higher up and just put that in there, you can see that that's a piece of third radius set track, which I shall be using as the inside. I think I need a little bit here. Oops, that bit's not been fixed yet. I need a little piece in here of second radius, and then I can go to fourth radius around there. All a bit odd really, but it's because the original curve wasn't actually laid to any specific radius. The way that you get on to the layout at this end is that under there, this is my track pile, but under there you can just see, so there's a bit of track falling down, that's where the third track there disappears into the which way are we looking at it, the down main I think. What I want to do is put a point in there and then bring this track all the way along here onto this bit and round to join the other side. As you can see, still got Gorilla Glue drying there. So that's really all I have to say. As I say, it's a handheld camera, so I've been pushing it all over the place, and it's hard work to hold the camera. I normally use a tripod, but to go from one end of the room to the other in fairly short time is not easy. So I'm going to wind the video up now, and hopefully next time I'll have a bit more to show, maybe even a bit of track laid. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.